important question: what determines Bitcoin's price? The price of a Bitcoin is determined by supply and the demand. When demand for Bitcoin increases, the price increases, and when demand falls, the price also falls. There is only a limited number of Bitcoins in circulation, and new Bitcoins are created at a predictable and decreasing rate, which means that demand must follow this level inflation to keep the price stable. Can Bitcoin become worthless? Yes, history is littered with currencies that failed and are no longer used, such as the German mark during the Weimar Republic and more recently the Zimbabwean dollar. Although previous currencies' failures were typically due to hyperinflation of a kind that Bitcoin makes impossible, there is always potential for technical failures, competing currencies, political issues, and so on. As a basic rule of thumb, no currency should be considered absolutely safe from failures or hard times. Bitcoin has proven reliable for years since its inception, and there is a lot of potential for Bitcoin to continue to grow. However, no one is in a position to predict that what the future will be for the Bitcoins. So won't the finite amount of Bitcoin be a limitation? Bitcoin is unique in that only 21 million Bitcoins will ever be created. However, this will never be a limitation because transactions can be denominated in smaller subunits of a Bitcoin, such as a bits. There are 10 lakh bits in one Bitcoin. Bitcoin can be divided up to 8 decimal places and potentially even smaller units if that is ever required in the future as the average transaction size decreases. What if someone bought up all the existing Bitcoins? Only a fraction of Bitcoins issued to date are found on the exchange markets for sale. Bitcoin markets are competitive, meaning the price of a Bitcoin will rise or fall depending on supply and demand. Additionally, new Bitcoins will continue to be issued for decades to come. Therefore, even the most determined buyer could not buy all Bitcoins in existence. What if someone creates a better digital currency? That can happen. For now, Bitcoin remains by far the most popular decentralized virtual currency, but there can be no guarantee that it will retain its position. There is already a set of alternative currencies inspired by Bitcoin. It is, however, probably correct to assume that the significant improvements would be required for a new currency to overtake Bitcoin in terms of established market. Even though this remains unpredictable, Bitcoin could also conceivably adopt improvements of competing currency so long as it doesn't change fundamental parts of the protocol. So what about transactions? Receiving notification of a payment is almost instant with Bitcoin. However, there is a delay before the network begins to confirm your transaction by including it in a block. A confirmation means that there is a consensus on the network that the Bitcoin you received haven't been sent to anyone else and are considered your property. Once your transaction has been included in one block, it will continue to be buried under every block after it, which will exponentially consolidate this consensus and decrease the risk of a reversed transaction. Each confirmation takes between a few seconds, or it can take 90 minutes, with 10 minutes being the average. What is Bitcoin mining? Mining is the process of spending computing power to process transactions, secure the network, and keep everyone in the system synchronized with each other. It can be perceived like the Bitcoin data center, except that it has been designed to be fully decentralized, with miners operating in all current countries and no individual having control over the network. This process is referred to as mining, as an analogy to gold mining, because it is also a temporary mechanism used to issue new bitcoins. Unlike gold mining, however, Bitcoin mining provides a reward in exchange for useful services required to operate a secure payment network. Mining will still be required after the last Bitcoin is issued. So, how does Bitcoin mining work? Anybody can become a Bitcoin miner by running software with specialized hardware. Mining software listens for transactions broadcast through the peer-to-peer network and performs appropriate tasks to process and confirm these transactions. Bitcoin miners perform this work because they can earn transaction fees paid by users for faster transaction processing, and newly created bitcoins issued into existence according to a fixed formula. For new transactions to be confirmed, they need to be included in a block along with a mathematical proof of work. Such proofs are very hard to generate because there is no way to create them other than by trying billions of calculations per second. This requires miners to perform these calculations before their block are accepted by the network and before they are rewarded. As more people start to mine, the difficulty of finding valid blocks is automatically increased by the network to ensure that the average time to find a block remains equal to 10 minutes. As a result, mining is a very competitive business where no individual miner can control what is included in the blockchain. The proof of work is also designed to depend on the previous block to force a chronological order in the blockchain. This makes it exponentially difficult to reverse previous transactions because this requires the recalculation of the proofs of work of all the subsequent blocks. When two blocks are found at the same time, miners work on the first block they receive and switch to the longest chain of blocks as soon as the next block is found. This allows mining to secure and maintain a global consensus based on processing power. Bitcoin miners are neither able to cheat by increasing their own reward nor process fraudulent transactions that could corrupt the Bitcoin network because all Bitcoin nodes would reject any block that contains invalid data as per the rules of the Bitcoin protocol. Consequently, the network remains secure even if not all Bitcoin miners can be trusted. So again this question comes, is Bitcoin secure? The Bitcoin technology, the protocol and the cryptography has a strong security track record, and the Bitcoin network is probably the biggest distributed computing project in the world. Bitcoin's most common vulnerability is in user error. Bitcoin wallet files that store the necessary private keys can be accidentally deleted, lost, or stolen. This is pretty similar to physical cash stored in a digital form. Fortunately, users can employ sound security practices to protect their money or use service providers that offer good level of security and insurance against theft or loss. So hasn't Bitcoin been hacked in the past? The rules of the protocol and the cryptography used for Bitcoin are still working years after its inception, which is a good indication that the concept is well designed. However, security flaws have been found and fixed over time in various software implementations. Like any other form of software, the security of Bitcoin software depends on the speed with which problems are found and the fixed. The more such issues are discovered, the more Bitcoin is gaining maturity. There are often misconceptions about thefts and security breaches that happen on diverse exchanges and businesses. Although these events are unfortunate, none of them involve Bitcoin itself being hacked. Just like a bank robbery doesn't mean that the dollar is compromised. However, it is accurate to say that a complete set of good practices and intuitive security solutions is needed to give users better protection of their money and to reduce the general risk of theft and loss. Over the course of the last few years, such security features have quickly developed, such as wallet encryption, offline wallets, hardware wallets, and multi-signature transactions. So friend, last point, what are actually the steps for investing in Bitcoin? Here in this video, we will understand the steps that are included in investing in Bitcoins. This is especially for first time investors or beginners. So our first step will be to get a Bitcoin wallet. First step towards investing in Bitcoin is to get a Bitcoin wallet. A Bitcoin wallet is a digital wallet that virtually stores the Bitcoin and keeps track of all the transactions. There are many different types of Bitcoin wallets and the user can choose any one according to their needs. There are two main types of Bitcoin wallets, hardware wallets and software wallets. Software wallets are similar to mobile applications that get connected to the bank account of the user. Coinbase is one of the best known software wallet. Hardware wallets are similar to traditional wallets but are known to be safer and secure as they are offline. The best type of hardware wallet are Ledger and Trezor. Second step will be connect wallet with a bank account. The user need to connect their wallet to a debit or credit card and a bank account to purchase Bitcoin. These methods for making the payments perform similar functions. The transactions that are made using the bank account usually take over 4 days for the new investors. But once the user links their bank account to the Bitcoin wallet, the user can easily buy or sell the Bitcoins. When we talk about debit or credit cards, these allow buying the Bitcoins instantly. The main drawback of using debit or credit card is that these are used to buy Bitcoins and not allow selling the Bitcoins and depositing money into the bank accounts. Next step will be link a Bitcoin exchange. Bitcoin exchange is an online place to trade the Bitcoins to exchange traditional currencies like exchanging Bitcoins for dollars. When a user buys Bitcoin online, they are offered two options. No two Bitcoin exchanges are the same and they offer different services as well. Different Bitcoin exchanges vary in reliability, processing fees, cryptocurrencies available, exchange rates, reputation, and security for trading. The user must do proper research before fixing a Bitcoin exchange for exchange. Next, place the order. All the setup is completed and the user can now start to buy and sell the Bitcoins. The first time buyers must keep in mind that no doubt Bitcoin's value is around $1,000, but still they can get divided up to decimal points. The analyst fixed the smallest unit of Bitcoin as Satoshi. The Bitcoin's market is very volatile, but if the prices reach the sky, you can still buy a teeny fraction called Satoshi. The steps mentioned above are for the beginners who are entering into the world of cryptocurrency and wanting to invest in Bitcoins. It is good to know every fact and step involved in investing in Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin investing involves some security and technical issues. Therefore, for investors, it is better to know about every detail before they start investing in Bitcoins. So friends, I hope I gave something useful for you. I think you are now understanding Bitcoin's concept. So thanks for watching and keep watching.